More open signs are lighting up in Comal County as stores celebrated the first weekend of in-person sales in several weeks. Business owners are using curbside and appointment-based approaches to follow social distancing guidelines. Hill Country reporter Leah Durain shows us what's open and what will have to wait.
Today, some Comal County offices are open to foot traffic after being closed for more than 6 weeks. The historic courthouse, annexes in Sattler and Bulverde, and rural recycling are back open. Social distancing is required. Other county offices are not yet open to foot traffic, so call ahead to check. Restaurants and retailers were able to welcome some customers inside on Friday. Bars are still shuttered. Water recreation can be found if you look in the right place. Inside the New Braunfels city limits, River Outfitters and the River Access parks are still closed. Out in the county, there are some options. A spokesperson for Comal County says they're waiting on clarification from the governor's office for guidance. In the meantime, some River Outfitters have opened. Shanty Tubes in Canyon Lake is one. Their Facebook page explains they're offering curbside tube rentals. The post says renters fill out forms online and there's no shuttle, so the Horseshoe section of the Guadalupe River is the only float offered. Here at the Horseshoe, a few small groups have been able to enjoy the water. The public entrances and exits have not been blocked off. If the governor's office issues more direction, we'll let you know here on KENS 5. Reporting in Comal County, I'm Leah Durain, the KENS 5 Hill Country reporter.